father dug a hole in the ice. Then he ordered his daughter to jump in. The girl stepped barefoot on the snow. Then she submerged into the water. Her body temperature dropped rapidly. Her lips were also frozen purple, but the father just watched from the side. Yet the father's action saved her life. On this day, the school bus lost control and fell into the river. The river water quickly filled the carriage. The children kept crying. Only Nina chose to dive into the water. She spotted a glimmer of light ahead. She then told her classmates the news, but everyone was too panicked. The girl had to swim over alone. However, escaping the school bus had exhausted all her strength. Before she could swim to the surface, she lost consciousness. Suddenly, a hand reached into the water. Angel Cotton pulled the girl out. She gave the girl two choices: to become an angel like her or to return to the mortal world to suffer. To be able to see her father, Nina chose to go back. As a price, the angel dug out her eyes. The father found her on the shore. Yet she could no longer see her father's face. The father sent her to a school for the blind. But when she returned home again, she received the sad news of her father's death. She couldn't believe her father would die like this, because she'd had a strange dream. In the dream, she climbed a giant sculpture. Her father was holding a cake with 21 candles inserted. So on her 21st birthday, she went to the base of the Statue of Liberty to wait for her father. However, her father didn't appear even until dark. So she started playing her father's favorite tune. At that moment, a strange man appeared. He even knew that the girl had been brought back to life. The girl followed the man to his house to find out the truth, but the man actually locked her in a glass box. There were even more people inside besides her. The man used them as experimental subjects. He wanted to figure out the reason for resurrection from the dead. Nina didn't know how long she had been imprisoned. One day she asked to see the sunlight, perhaps seeing that Nina posed no threat to him. The man took her upstairs. At that moment, Nina finally felt the sunlight again. But the door was closed again after just a few seconds. Nina stepped back 2 steps and touched the knife on the chopping board. A bold idea emerged in her mind. She picked up a piece of bread and started cutting it. Then she found chicken breast and sprinkled vegetables on top. A sandwich was done. In this way, she gained the man's trust. From then on, Nina often helped the man with some housework. She noticed that the man took a sleeping pill every day. So every time she did housework, she would secretly take one pill and hide it in an iron box until she had saved enough sleeping pills. She took advantage of the man going out to get vegetables and secretly sprinkled that box of powder into the soup. Suddenly, the man came in again. She forced herself to calm down. Fortunately, the man didn't notice anything. Then she served a bowl of soup to the man. But the man actually served a bowl of soup to her too. Seeing that Nina hesitated to drink, the man became suspicious. Nina had to explain that in her hometown's tradition, men drink first. So the man tasted it with relief, but he stopped after just one bite. Then he questioned Nina about what she had put in the soup. Nina didn't understand why he had such a strong reaction. It turned out that the man was allergic to tomatoes. The broth powder contained tomato extract. He hurriedly took out an adrenaline injection. However, the injection was broken. So he told Nina to go to the bathroom to get the backup. But Nina found a corpse in the bathroom.